Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will inshallah talk about group A Streptococcus pyogenes. A strep throat is a common form of infection from streptococcal bacteria. It is not the only kind. Streptococcal infections are any type of infection caused by the streptococcal or strep group of bacteria. There are a number of different streptococci, which create symptoms ranging from a mild throat infection to a life-threatening infection of the blood or organs. Anyone can be affected, from babies and small children to older adults. Most strep infections can be treated with antibiotics. Streptococci infections are divided into several groups. Group A Streptococcus, Group B Streptococcus, Group C Streptococcus, and Group G Streptococcus. Group A strep is one group of gram-positive bacteria, sometimes called GAS, Group A Streptococcus. It can be part of normal microbial flora in throat and skin, or pathogen of throat and skin which causes diseases. People may carry GAS in these areas yet not show any symptoms of illness. Most group A strep infections cause relatively mild illness, but on rare occurrences. This bacteria can lead to severe and even life-threatening diseases. Streptococcus pyogenes are gram-positive cocci, characteristically as around to avoid coccus. They divide occur in pairs. Acute group A streptococcal disease is most often a respiratory infection, like pharyngitis or tonsillitis, or a skin infection, like pyodema. Group A streptococcal infections are transmitted by direct contact with mucus from an infected person's nose or throat, or by contact with infected wounds or ulcer. Disorders of group A streptococcal infection include strep throat. Strep throat in general, strep throat is mild illness, but it can be very painful. Also, it can lead to cause uncomplicated bacteria pharyngitis and tonsillitis. Symptoms include sore throat that comes on very quickly, pain when swallowing, fever, red and swollen tonsils, and a swollen lymph node in the front of the neck. Strep throat may also be accompanied by headache, abdominal pain. While most sore throat are caused by viruses, strep throat is caused by bacteria and therefore can only be treated with antibiotics. While anyone can get strep throat, it is more common among school-aged children 5 through 15. Parents and adults who are often in contact with children of these ages are more likely to get strep throat than adults who are not. Other infection of a streptococcal pyogene is scarlet fever, also referred to as scarlatina. Scarlet fever is relatively mild illness characterized by a very red sore throat, a red rash that has a sandro-pepper feel. Other symptoms can include fever, swollen glands in the neck. The illness typically begins with a fever and sore throat. It can be separated from person to person when someone who is infected coughs or sneezes. The bacteria travels in small droplets in the air. You can get sick by breathing in those droplets or by touching something that the droplets have landed on and touching your nose or mouth, drinking from the same glasses or eating from the same plate as an infected person. Infection of streptococcal is impetigo. This is an infection of the top layer of skin that typically starts when bacteria gets into a cut, starch, or insect bite. It can be caused by group A strep. It is most common among children aged 2 to 6 years. Impetigo is contagious and can be spread by contact with sores or nasal discharge of an infected person. It can be treated with a round of antibiotics. Thank you for listening. I hope you get a good idea about a group A streptococcal pyogene and what diseases can cause and clinical symptoms.